ini kita bakal tes dari Alhaitham. Let's go aja. Let's go. Alhaitham. Oke, kemana nih? Pergi ke pusat persiapan penelitian. Oh. Boy, boy. Oh.
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office.
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilyas. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilyas, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. Do you remember Chandra? He retracted his application. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him.
Understood.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Is this acceptable, Acting Grand?
I have no objections.
Okay. Di luar langsung
Ilyas? Long time no see. What can I do for you? I heard that you canceled your research it's really nothing special. I just don't feel I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean...
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of...
Oh, don't mind me. Please,
Well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being with the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new Sages would have in...
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only
So what are the other
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to make? There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people, although our names will be further down in the paper, will have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the...
Kenapa nih Elias?
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head. It hurts. I remember now. I remember what Siraj... You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a
Paimon doesn't get it.
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution. Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and first, he would rank test subjects in descending order. This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules. Lastly, this system must support the rapid exchange.
Paimon still doesn't get
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated. Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people.
It's just as Alhaitham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less. Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quick.
Oh no. Then we gotta hurry. They have to stop it before it's complete.
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However,
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame.
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Huh? Do you...
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known... There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team.
Sage.
I'm nothing special, though, so I doubt I'd get... That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation. If you're interested, you can try to find her.
Are you Janaki?
Ilias?
Do you know me?
Are you playing dumb?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memory.
And? Are you trying to say that or are you using the acting grand sage as backup to settle things with me? The 2 biggest loners teaming.
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be no one wants to be placed at the bottom.
Ilias is number 36, and Janaki was...
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document.
I see.
He believes that this data, putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their...
At most, Jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this.
Please, wait,
You really forgot?
I swear.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly...
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that that's all I have to say.
And she's gone.
I really don't. But after she said that, I guess...
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, no one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is...
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, but I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past. Would you like me to...
Yes.
All right. Then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent enough...
What's happening?
Take it easy.
Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and get your paycheck. We'll meet back here later and then head...
Okay.
Relax, Ilyas. Being nervous...
That's true. I'll also try my best to remember anything.
I'm holding you to that.
My apologies.
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
Anjir. Nah, coba tunjukin yang tuh pentingnya tuh apa tuh?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
What?
This file Huh? Yes. Your instructor was engaged. Your report was found to be true after a series of This incident caused quite the... What is it? Or any...
No, it's just... my head feels like, did I seriously do that?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively...
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Elias's paycheck to his sister. Come.
Oh iya, kita lagi misi di Semeru ya. Oke, udah aja. Boleh.
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Ilyas, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone...
You sure everything's okay? Did they... Ilyas!
I'm fine. Just a minor head.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the academia.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the academy.
I'm all right. I just need...
Elias doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
Hey! That's enough, you two! Ilyas isn't feeling well. Ilyas, let's find somewhere to talk. So, how's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here.
Same old, same old. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, it's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and...
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? Ilyas? What's wrong?
Ah, I see. I remember now. Don't worry.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision. I don't care if you're a hero or not.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That...
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham, and this is the...
Oh, that rings a bell. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have
Well, that's a shame. Okay.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I...
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized... Strange, isn't it?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also do...
It'd be great if I could think like you. But first things first.
Really? That's great! Paimon remembers that you said that... What about the other one?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his...
You're right. Let's...
Oke. Loh. Kita ungkap.
This is the place.
It's so well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it.
Stay close and you will live.
Wait. Wait.
Review dulu ya. Oh, lumayan. Taman. Ini satu.
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon and Matt, Ilyas. Do you remember this place?
I don't...
Did he get separated from us?
There's no need for that.
All right.
Wah, kita juga cuma 8. Apa?
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny, he shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? And Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud.
But he's obvious. He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all, that's not right!
A lot of people warned me to not say anything. And it's okay.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual he's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter? Huh? You could read minds this whole...
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now.
Connecting...
It's clear that this place isn't... The Collective Consciousness project is already complete, and Ilyas is not entirely. Keep...
it easy.
Tuh. Ya, kayaknya. Oh, ini sih udah dua. Nah, tuh.
Hey!
No, my sword! Let me read you a verse. Quietly now. Game's up. Until illusion shattered.
Flicker.
Kok gameplaynya asik? Bak gacha kan? Kok gameplaynya asik?
It's completely different from what Ilyas said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Wow. Bagus banget.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
Bisa gini kan?
Alhaitham. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
Terus balik lagi.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And
You could have played hero any time. So why couldn't you have waited and...
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care?
It's a shame. What happened to him? Everyone has been working hard to complete the project.
in any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, none of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself, now our futures are up in the air?
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll...
Oh, sedih.
Hey, you're blinking out again.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Save your words for...
Pakai atas. Oke. Samping. Ada sesuatu bisa aku ambil. Tidur loh. Pedas. Nggak bisa deh, Pak. Coba ya kita menguji kecepatan paling. Gimana ya? Sambil F dulu. Oh RYZEN. Ini lama banget. Udah lama. Wow, flashback. Udah ya, terlalu lama Alhaitham.
Alias, this is all very... Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. Maybe you should try to improve your relationship.
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Where are my men?
Siraj, I've heard of you.
The world hates people who don't fit in. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you are ostracized. And however, how about it?
What did you see?
Paimon can't believe it! He really did trick us! No!
Ya, kocak gimana?
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective conscious, and I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gondar to throw off the Matra and bring Alhaitham to the hive.
You were already Siraj number 36?
Yes, I truly did forget. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham, so I had to create the...
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 30. Only here can I be truly... That's all I wanted to say. After I entered this room, my conscience...
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the outside world is painful sometimes, but I'm not...
Do you need more time to consider, Ilyas?
Hey!
That...
So you're that...
Giga jerk? How bold...
You!
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotion. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiments. Here, people can live easily and happily.
You're just trying to judge...
Then I ask you, what's the dip? There are research... People are so obsessed with collective... Isn't that right? There's no need to deny this. And the terminus of conformity is a collective. Welcome to the hive, Alhaitham. You once arrogantly denied... A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't... But I didn't give up.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty...
Oh, you noticed that? Then the answer is the academia. The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind. Sure, everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest... The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive.
We won't let you do...
What can you achieve with mere word? Return to the hive, number 36.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! And you aren't an alchemist.
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to... Return, number 36.
Ilyas?
You two are just as arrogant. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own... I allowed number 36 to leave the hive. Alhaitham, do say...
I made those words quite clear a year ago. The model you presented was extreme... It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been...
What?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective. However, when Ilyas returned to the collective, his
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person. Strange, isn't it?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two
So that's it. Wait, and then you pretended to keep him. Wouldn't expect any less from you, Alhaitham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to... wait.
Alhaitham, I told you. Your two... Ilyas's return had indeed introduced... Your struggle has been in vain. And it's
So many monsters, and... something...
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them, despite their lack of intelligence. Now then.
I've already sent my gift to the collect. You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance.
Well, alright. Paimon doesn't know...
Busted. Shine down.
Flicker.
Alhaitham isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done. He must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
A process of elimination.
You see? That is the will of the even with the hatred gone, they continue their work.
I see everything. Share my knowledge.
No, my sword. Witness the power of Gua. Huh? Things are about to get dicey. There is no escape.
You won't hold out for much longer.
It's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with your academia. The march.
What's going on? What's with this sudden influx of it? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
The Temple of Wisdom. Hey!
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outward. Quietly now. Game's up. Time's over. Inazuma shines eternal.
Here you are.
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved?
Judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in the process.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one.
Is that true? Not necessarily.
Ampun kak. Achievement.
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilyas has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down in the list!
Siraj is a liar!
This isn't what we agreed to!
I should be the one in your position!
Oh, keren juga ya. Apakah gak Alhaitham juga? Pas dengan Alhaitham.
The hive
Jumlahnya mah seru.
shut down?
Essence. Keren.
What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consent. For example, however, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the disturbance that Ilyas
Setbacks in the plan further amplified doubt, which
apprehension, disappointment, panic. But in the hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can a few words were enough. Believe in the power.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collect. You knew that Ilyas was the bait all along.
I knew it from the moment I saw it. Moreover, I never looked down on you. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also...
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had it. You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being...
Your perspective is entirely born from your habit. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you. Someone who doesn't fit in. However, I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise. And on the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are.
You mean to say that...
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally, you view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as...
Regardless, I have lost.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon... So you really did know that something was up with Ilyas from the start!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. By the way, I came across some information at the academia a few days ago.
Seriously? By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the academia...
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to...
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already... See you.
Udah pergi.
And off he goes.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the... What came over me?
We were accomplices without knowing it. Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to affect...
We can discuss the future later. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first. Siraj made us hate Alhaitham, and we blindly... From how things look...
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
Sure. Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham.
It's okay. No matter what he chooses,
It's time to go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So, were they off? We can ask Alhaitham.
Ya. Jelek banget kayak.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet, when I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth. But I I didn't have the... So in the end, I
Ilya?
Don't be sad. However, I didn't come out of this complete... I realized that the collective I was understanding that gave me courage somehow.
You can do it.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. Can you keep this a secret from my parents? Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the place. Are you too hurt?
Hyman's fine.
Get some rest. Alhaitham is probably waiting for you. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding. If you encounter any...
Okay, you stick... Let's go meet up with Alhaitham.
Chest mana chest? Ini yang sebenarnya. Mana kok baru pertama kali lawan ayam? Terus ini udah siapa? Oh, Nara. Oh, kira it's Subaru's.
The matter's settled. I actually thought it would have been... Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions. I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now.
Hey, we're not your cop.
You could...
What? Are you kidding? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back...
See ya.
Hold it right there.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of...
Stop changing the subject.
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Wah, ada quest lagi. Quest terus ya. Ini kan ada Indo tadi grafik.
Is this your home?
Yes.
Yes.
What's with...
Cafe.
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
Stop making a
You're not from the academia, are you?
I'm unsure she's seen you before.
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh, no.
What? You're embarrassed.
Oh, you guys are...
Yes, we are, but keep that tape.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all...
Hey!
Hey! You're leaving just like... Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you? Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You...
But...
Okay, well, we...
Huh?
Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances.
You seem like you got a lot going.
Are you serious? How could you... Of course.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own...
Still, why do you have to treat me...
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be...
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Waduh.
Hyman's dizzy from reading. Paimon wants to know...
A year ago, Suraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly The first, as I've already said, was that the second was that I thought the direction of his research.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built...
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to... The optimal solution to which...
That's way too dangerous.
I'm merely stating the facts. If Suraj had done that, it's impossible for any species to evolve over. That's why the academia prohibited
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you...
What about you? Are you going to devolve?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in...
Sort of. We encountered a...
Are you all okay? Huh. So that's how things... Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors. Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an...
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of...
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle...
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You don't understand...
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic.
You whisper very loudly.
Oh,
Do you have any more questions?
let Paimon think. Oh, by the...
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't... To some extent, they were also fooled by Suraj.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Hepon.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay... I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you? Oh, yeah. You only started investigating with the Matra at that, but after meeting Suraj, it didn't seem like...
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so... I now understand the reason. Correct. The fall of the sages and the fact that Suraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to as the acting Grand Sage. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right...
Paimon understands now.
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do my...
Wait, your
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the academia. Soon, I'll resign as the acting Grand Sage. I don't think Suraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more... What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input...
But, what?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select... If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job, it's important to keep your priorities straight. Well, it's about...
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry.
See ya.
Selesai.
The name Suraj doesn't ring a bell.
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the academia haven't gone mad...
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be a
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it? I'd have been better off
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that, Mora.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier.
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want. But if we forget Mora for
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Artistry, for sure. You don't know the first thing.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would just be another form of a loan.
Can't you just be nice and not?
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right?
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out. You're such a lightweight that a few drinks at the
What? No, it can't be. The name Siraj doesn't ring a...
He isn't someone...
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted.
And I suppose they'd...
Again, that's...
But my salary...
Wait, what?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from...
You... I took time...
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy...
What? Are you trying to annoy me to...
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine.
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand. Can you think of any redeeming features?
Artistry.
So I'll have to...
Of course.
But why would I do...
Can't you just...
Pretending that you...
Speaking of which, your friends won't...
There's no need to...
What? No, it can't be.
Cafe. Kayaknya pernah lihat deh. Saya klik saja. Oke. Berarti masuk obrolan. Wah. Masuk apa lagi? Udah kan? Bisa masuk kan? Nggak bisa. So deh ya. Ini. Okay. Bye guys. Thank you ya. Bye guys.